Today we're here at Sandown Park in London for the largest card show in the UK, the London Card Show. And we're going to once again attempt to take on the A to Z challenge, where we'll be picking a Pokemon card for each letter of the alphabet, and whoever's card is better as voted by our audience gets a point. The twist being we have a budget of £80 to obtain all 26 cards for every letter, and with over 200 stalls to check out, we've got a lot of shiny cardboard to cover.
So here we are guys at London Card Show, and we're so excited to get the next installment of A to Z challenge for the channel. Are you excited, John?
I'm super excited. I've come absolutely prepared. My binder, I can keep track.
Bold text as always, and some nice evolution sleeves. So there's a little changes to the rules. The budget has gone up. It's gone from £50 to £80.
More money.
And also, we're not allowed to go for the same cards we got last year. So
This is going to be really hard.
because there's only 3 Pokemon that we get with X. So it's going to be a challenge, but let's see if we grab ourselves a bargain and go card hunting.
Let's go! So I've decided to maximise my chances by going down the other end. So we're going to start down there and work our way back up towards where Emily was. She's taking the top end, I'm taking the bottom end. Oh, I'm getting nervous already because I have no idea what I'm going to be doing. So we're just going to make do with what we've got, see what we can get. As I made my way across the venue, Emily was already acquiring her first card without using a single penny of her budget.
So first card of the challenge has been acquired, and the lovely Stilly, who is lovely clad in Umbreon get-up, is going to kindly gift me a beautiful Umbreon card for you!
It has to be an Umbreon from the Umbreon.
It has to be an Umbreon from the Umbreon. Thank you so much.
No, good luck with the rest of the challenge.
Thank you very much for getting involved. Let's go and keep going.
As we had just dropped off our submission at the sub-centre, I took the time to check out the cards they had for sale in their display cabinet. There was already so many wonderful cards in there, but I had already clocked the one card I wanted in particular before the challenge had even begun, so I had to go for it. Whilst I was there, I did look around to see if there was any other cards I could get for the other letters of the alphabet, but decided to go and explore the rest of the card show before really choosing other cards.
So I've got A already, that beautiful Arceus. I love how John got a different one from that set last time, so it's kind of like adding on to it, which is epic. So walking around the shop now, we're going to try and find some more cost-effective ones, okay?
While John still hadn't acquired his first card, I was already making a beeline to a familiar trader. You might recognise Chibi Collectibles from the previous challenge where I acquired the Glaceon and Xerneas cards for the challenge. The display was bigger and better this time with more graded card selections, new plushies and plenty of singles for me to browse through. As I wanted to keep in order, I was hunting down for B and found a familiar OG Kanto starter, Blastoise. So I picked it up and made a deal with Chibi and added it to the binder.
After spending a good long while browsing through as many binders as I possibly could, and still not really finding anything that caught my eye, but subconsciously, I knew all eyes were on me. One card I really wanted to find for this challenge was also one I really needed for my deck, and that was the Iron Hands EX. Even with Paradox Rift being out for nearly a month at this point, it was still one of the major chase cards for players of the TCG, and I was determined to find one for this challenge. But with the pressure building, I needed to start somewhere and fast. So I found myself at Retro Play Games store, and their non-modern binder was full of amazingly well-priced cards, and there I found the perfect start to this challenge. So picked up the fan favourite Articuno from Roaring Skies. Not quite the full art, but probably the closest I'll get for this price. I'm very happy with this, so let's see what else we can find.
I next found myself at Berkshire Collectibles that had a huge variety of goodies for sale, including slabs, Japanese packs, and other themed Pokemon products. There was a couple of ETBs filled with Wizard of the Coast singles for 50p each, so I had a little rummage through and ended up picking out another 4 Kanto Pokemon. Definitely some favourites there, and I think I definitely might have the upper hand with some of these.
Right, I'm at the collector sector stall, and got a little dilemma. There's 2 really nice cards, begin with R, Rayquaza and Regice. So I'm going to get someone from the public to pick which one they think I should go for. So, out of the cards, due to age and Pokemon, which one would you pick? Regice or Rayquaza?
I would choose the Rayquaza. Yeah, same.
Rayquaza? Okay. Rayquaza's been chosen by the public.
Afterwards, I did actually find Z and P in the binders, so added them into the bundle, and Gavin gave me a great deal. So thanks so much, mate, for helping out the challenge. Let's see what we find next. Whilst exploring around the show, I came across London Collect's stall, just opposite Chibi Collectibles. And whilst I was rummaging through their binders, I spotted two very lovely Japanese cards for C and G. Gardevoir was a promo from Sun and Moon, and Charizard was a promo from Sword and Shield. Both artworks hadn't been released in English, so I thought this might give me the upper hand. But be sure to go and check out London Collects on Insta and tell them we sent you.
Emily was now storming ahead while I had only picked up a single card. I don't know why I was being so cautious, but I had to get moving fast as time was ticking away. So I decided to head over to a familiar store that I knew would have some cards for me. Cariad Prints. They always have such an impressive display with all their cards stood up for all to see, and that's when I immediately found some cards I wanted. Picking out some fan favourites and a really cool looking full art, I finally felt like I was onto a winner. I'm super tempted to pick up a Charizard for C because I think it'd be such an easy win, but I kind of don't want to blow a chunk of my budget too early. I decided to keep hunting with the chance of coming back once I'd acquired more letters. I thought I started off quite badly because I ran around quite a few of the stores but wasn't finding anything, but now luckily I've managed to pick up at least 5 cards, so fingers crossed I can keep the momentum going. I'm going to try and find a place to put these in the binder so I'm not carrying around lots of top loaders, and yeah, persevere, keep going.
Whilst exploring, I bumped into another Pokemon couple, PokeNation, who I've been following on Instagram for some time now, and got to see their awesome setup with lots of different products, lots of singles, especially Delta species, which I know John loves. So I had a little look through their binder and clocked onto a few cards. There was Inteleon for I and Whimsicott for W. Whilst browsing on through, I did spot a 151 Japanese Nidoking, which I had always loved the artwork, and we haven't had a chance to pull it in English. And then there was also Miss Magis, which were missing from how they evolved, so I had to get it for the collection as well as the challenge.
Hey, look what I found! How are you getting on?
Not as well as I'd like to. I'm definitely, I feel like you're probably ahead.
Yeah, I only need 10 more cards to go.
Oh, okay, yeah, I need like 17.
I'm literally going to buy 5 from Cariad Prince in a minute when John disappears again, so yeah.
I've already been into Cariad, so...
Yeah, Cariad Prince, absolute legends.
There got some bargains, honestly.
Their display is epic as always, so be sure to check them out on Insta, okay? Well, best of luck to you, and I'll see you later.
Oh, you're going to win, you're going to win,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Bye!
I really needed to quicken my pace, so I dashed around as many stalls as possible, picking up an Evolutions Mewtwo and a shiny Xurkitree from Hidden Fates for a really good price. Plus I knew X was a hard one, so I was really glad to get that one ticked off. Then I made my way over to Steve the Collector's store, where I found this Delta Species Primeape and a Wigglytuff EX. I also debated on whether or not to pick up the Vaporeon and switch it with the Vulpix, but I trusted my gut and stuck with my original choice. Keeping the momentum going, I found 2 amazing rares for £2 and was banking on the nostalgia of the amazing rares to give me the edge, but it did mean I forgot about the Charizard.
As me and John had shopped with Cariad Prince at the Southwest Card Fest back in July, they always have some really good deals, so I decided to utilise the 4 for 10 deal for the Esper, Full Art, Full Inks, Cleaver V-Star and the Lapras Art Wrap. And the guys gave me a great deal on the Houndoom and Tornadus cards, so thanks so much guys, really appreciate it. Before making a stop at Steve the Collector's stall, I first visited their neighbour, the Pokemon Connects, who had a really fun setup with a spinning wheel and also had some binders full of goodies for me. I managed to pick up a few big cards I needed for the personal collections back home, so we made some deals, but before I left, I also had a look for any cards for A to Z and found a couple to tick off. Down to the last card, and it's Q, and there's only one Pokemon I know off the top of my head that begins with Q, so I'm going to have a little hunt round, see if I can find one. I am missing it for the collection, so we'll see what it can finally be found. Fingers crossed. Say, let's go.
I found a store with boxes of old bulk ranging from base set all the way to Sun and Moon. Yes, some of the conditions were questionable, but I was finding letter after letter, but mainly hunting for the Quilava for Q, as I didn't want to settle for a Quailfish. I haven't really got much choice on Q, so I might have to just pick this up, and the fact it's 50p, I can't really say no at this point. But while I was still searching and making final decisions, Emily found me and gave me some worrying news.
I just found out the place closes at 4, not 5 today. We've got 20 minutes left.
You're joking.
No.
With time fully against me now, I bought what I had found and needed to get them ticked off to work out exactly what I had left. What an absolute pickup. Let's get these in the binder and see how much I've got left. Both money and cards. I was left with 6 letters. D, I, L, N, O and Y.
Dilnoy.
It was now or never. One last stall to find it all, or I'd fail the challenge.
So there's only 20 minutes of the show left to go, and I've just found the last card I need for the challenge.
Racing over to the stall opposite the sub-centre, the binder was already open on a page full of E-Series cards, and right at the bottom was a Quilava Pokémon, the final letter and a fan favourite to finish off this challenge. One absolute beautiful card, and I grabbed it for £3, and that is the end for A to Z for my binder.
This was it, the last stall, Hill Valley Cards, where the vendor was super helpful, letting me look through all his binders, including ones he hadn't even put out. Immediately I found the one card I'd been looking for the whole event, the Iron Hands EX. And after going through every binder, I was able to find a card for every last letter. A full art, an art rare, a shiny, a reverse holo and an E-Series card. That was it. The deal was done. I'd completed it with almost no time left as the event drew to a close. So we've finally done it. Got every single card we could possibly get. I am not feeling 100% confident, but confident enough because we did pick up, I think we picked up some pretty good cards. So I think we're just going to have to take it as it comes. I'm on my way out now. The place is closed. Let's get out. Let's go home and let's see what the community has to say about what cards I picked. All in all, me and Emily had a fantastic time at the London Card Show, meeting up with friends and fans alike, opening packs and completing sets, and probably my favourite part, getting to meet Veronica Taylor, the original voice of Ash Ketchum. But now it was time to find out who found the best cards for each letter of the alphabet.
The next day.
So the polls were active for a whole 24 hours on Emily's Instagram, and the results are finally in.
Over 100 of you voted, so thank you so much for everyone for getting involved. And of course, you know we had 2 cards the same, so I'll tell you now. I put John's Xurkitree and Yamper on the top poll and mine on the bottom. So when we get to those letters.
It's not really any different.
No, there isn't, but still, people are like, up, down. That's when they're voting for us, they are, not the Pokemon. Alright, going in there with the A. Oh, it was close. You were winning quite a lot with that Articuno originally, and I'm glad the Arceus fans finally pitched up.
I honestly thought Arceus might have won that because of the last one where I picked Arceus and it ended up winning.
You had a different angle.
It was a different. Well, it's a different type-in because you get one for each of the type-ins. But yeah, I was really glad to pick up that Articuno.
Right, go on to B next.
Yes. Blue fans unite!
Because, you know, everyone's like, there's big Blastoise fans and everything, and then Little Bit's like, no, I'm going to win, I'm a winner.
I'm the winner.
What? Oh my god, I was not expecting that.
A Celebi has beaten a Charizard.
So close though. I
what I mean?
almost picked up a Radiant. Almost picked up the Radiant
nice.
from Pokemon Go.
Right, oh,
okay. Alright.
I'm surprised. I really wanted your Dugong to win because I like that Dugong because it's old school.
I love that Dugong, but I guess
There are Dragonite, Dratini fans, Dragonite.
Like, their fans were
You
screaming much louder.
can't beat the fan base with Dragonite and the
No.
Evoline. Yeah, that was
I saw that one coming a mile away.
No, guys, which card do you think was mine? It wasn't the Eevee I had the
Well, no, because you had Eevee last time.
Oh yeah, I did.
So you weren't allowed to pick it this time.
No, it's cute. So
And so I took that and I ran with it.
Oh
wow, okay.
Oh, at least there is 39% of people liking Phalanx.
I did actually vote for Phalanx. I honestly thought Shiny Phalanx might have won.
I know, because with the Shining Treasures coming out, you know, it's Paldean Treasures, yeah?
Paldean Treasures.
I thought that'd be a little bit more hype for that.
Yeah.
Oh!
Holo Giratina takes the win.
I'm kind of glad. At first, Gardevoir was like, really? Over a Giratina? And then I was like, no, not today. So.
Not today.
It's such a pretty Gardevoir, so that will be going to my Gardevoir collection, because it's so pretty. It almost looks shiny, but it's not.
That's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer.
Battle of the Houndooms. I had a full art from Furious Fist. It was a choice between that and
I think you made the right choice. It's such a cool artwork for Houndooms.
Yeah, this one was Carriad Prince. I got this one from. There you go.
Oh, thank God. I would have been so annoyed if Iron Hands lost to Intellion.
But Intellion gave up a good fight.
Yeah, it was very close, but yeah, I specifically left I for Iron Hands because now that full art, it's gonna go in my deck. It's gonna go in my £7 deck. Yes.
J for Jolteon. Yay, Evolutions.
Yeah, Jolteon.
Evolutions always winning.
Of course.
Or Jigglypuff. Kyogre. Legendary over the wooden cleaver.
The wood.
Well, it's wood type, isn't it, basically?
It's wood type. What you want?
It's rock type, isn't it? Sorry.
Oh my God, Luxray! Where's my Luxray fan?
Too many Luxrays. People are fed up of seeing Luxray.
But it's a cool full art.
It is a very cool full art.
Don't get me wrong. The Lapras artwork is stunning.
I found a lot of Japanese cards. I did. I'm all the Japanese cards as well.
I didn't know whether Japanese was allowed to be picked up. I didn't know if that
sorry,
was on the table or not.
I should have put that in the rules.
We didn't specify.
What are the rules?
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Mewtwo fans were
It's
not enforced today.
No, it's an Evolutions Mewtwo. It's not a base set OG.
It's based on the OG artwork.
I know it is,
but it is a very pretty mismagious artwork.
And we need it for the collection, so that's another bonus right there.
Another tick off. See, we know where it's at.
Yeah!
Yes! Ninetales!
I do feel like the Kanto, these are the Kanto Kings, as in, like, you know...
You do not know how many times I spotted that Japanese Nidoking, and when I was like, I need an N, and everybody kept presenting it to me. We could have had... That could have been a double.
I adore the Ninetales shows. I will be pinching that for the collection.
For the... I mean, to be fair, like...
Our rares have a real high-end...
But I was struggling to think of Pokemon that begin with O.
Yeah, not surprised.
But Delta species!
They are pretty badass. The fire type Miraime are a little cute Phanpy, but Phanpy did actually have a little bit of a nice following, so...
Don't get me wrong, I like Phanpy,
cute.
But yeah, I had to pick up the Delta species.
Yeah, Delta species are
that Primate was almost a Delta species Pidgey.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was so close.
This was 50-50 the whole time, and the fact it's only just gone over. I mean, I thought your Quilava was going to win that.
It was so close, but I literally, because obviously I picked Quagsire last time, and I was I have to go for either Quilava, Quellfish.
I was trying to look for a Quabbel Secret Illustration rare from Paldea Evolve because we need it for the collection. Couldn't find one anywhere, so I was like, anything. So Quilava was the winner. Yeah, no brainer. Yeah, Rayquaza fans. You said it, Kyogre, Groudon, and Rayquaza fans.
This one was a weird one because I don't like the artwork on this Rayquaza.
How very dare you? I've never been so insulted.
I love Rayquaza. Do not get me wrong, but I just don't rate this artwork, which is why I thought people might have gone, oh, it's not the best Rayquaza artwork. But that Regieleki's a full art. It looks really cool.
Oh, Squirtle Squad!
Squirtle Squad.
They sent two Squirtle.
Delta species didn't get me the win this time.
Oh,
okay.
Beaten by a teddy bear.
A Yukimori, though.
A Yukimori teddy bear.
A Yukimori teddy bear. See, I tried to trick you fans, but it didn't quite work because I thought I'll pick up an unknown. And I'll pick up an E. E for Emily, and I thought they're gonna see that as Emily, and then they'll vote.
It
just
proves they don't vote for just me. So there you go. They like us both. There is no competition. I mean, you probably all like me more, but right. Oh,
of course,
yeah.
Vulpix was gonna win.
I think it was a poor choice for Venonat, in my opinion.
I mean, it's a cool Venonat, don't get me wrong, but it's a cuter Vulpix.
Well, the fact you got Vulpix and Ninetales.
I did almost go for the Alolan Vulpix full art. Yeah. I tried to go for more full art.
Do you know what I haven't done yet?
What's that?
I haven't done Vaporeon.
No, you haven't.
I think I'm saying it.
We still didn't do Vaporeon.
Oh, Wiggly.
Kanto wins. What can I say?
Cute. I think it was cute. And it's the OG fairies.
The OG fairies, yes.
It was fairy against fairy because Wingchip is still fairy in my eyes. Fairy still exists. And no!
50-50.
GG. There you go, see?
No points.
No point.
No point.
And see, they love us both.
See, they love us both. I really hope the fan base just tried to even that out.
Like, yeah, let's get a little even. Okay, good one. Hey! Well done.
Didn't do that for that.
No.
I'll take the point for that. Thank you.
I put John's on top, like I said, so there you go.
Why did they do 50-50 on the circuitries? But
Maybe it's OCD. Someone, the last person who voted for it had OCD. I was like, oh,
maybe I don't know. That's really odd.
On to Z!
Yes!
Yeah, the Red Lagoon did not win. Again, another nostalgia.
And I tried to go off the amazing rare nostalgia, and it worked. It worked. Don't get me wrong. I would have gone for
That was a good one. That was a good one. Well, that was a lot closer than last time.
It wasn't a landslide loss for me. I actually won. Yes.
Oh, well done.
Yes!
Well done.
I've learnt my lesson.
Thank you, everyone, so much for voting. We are enjoying doing the series, and we will be doing it at the next card show. And don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed this round of A to Z challenge, because I had a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun, and I can't wait to do the next one.
And the budget's going to be bigger next time. So yeah, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on the next challenge. Thanks everyone for taking part and helping us decide, and we'll see you all next time. Thank you, London Card Show.